Welcome everyone to the next episode in this series. We are talking about platinum players and let's check what's their mistakes. So platinum players are sending out their scout way much faster compared to bronze or silver or gold players. You can see they are immediately sending out. We have Dark Age Rush as well on platinum. Really good. Let's fast it up because this game is a little bit long. Okay. So the Ottoman players playing against the Byzantine, which is the correct move, is to Dark Age Rush the berries and build a tower on it. So I'm curious what the Ottoman player will do. Will he send villager here and build a tower? Oh yeah, he is definitely doing that. He's definitely building a tower on that berries. Or maybe the gold. Ooh, I don't like that. I would rather. Oh, he's building the tower on berries. This is really good. So this is platinum versus platinum. Two very high platinum player playing. Okay. You can see he has a gold already, but I think it was too early, and he forgot. Oi oi oi. So huge mistake. He forgot to send back the scout in time. And he couldn't even find that many sheep, which means this player have never ever checked the map before he started playing on a ranked ladder. What was the scouting pattern? The scouting pattern was like this, which is interesting because he missed out on a lot of sheep during that scouting. So he has no sheep at home, didn't went back home in time, and that's caused him to not have food and not age up in time, which is a huge mistake. Around 3 minute mark, you already shoot back with your scout. Oh, he idled up the scout. So that happened exactly. The scout was idle. He's not gathering sheep, while the enemy player have already found 12 sheep. He tower rushed the berries, but the tower actually not reaches the villagers. So he can gather up maybe one or two berry patch. He almost lost a few villager over there. I think he can just still have it like two villager here and get her dead berries. And I think he can get her dead berries as well, which means he can get a Lombo, man. Ooh, big mistake from Purple. He's repairing his landmark. He already used up, how much? 20, 30 wood? He forgot. And he's losing so much wood. I think he can easily still get her the berries on it. But he gathered up to almost 300, which means he will rather go to the corner now and gather the berries in the corner, which is still good. Not as good as the landmark berries, but it is good. Oh wow, military school stone, which is weird because this is not the correct way to play Ottoman. So what he did, looks like he dropped stone twice because you have 50 stone starting with Ottoman. So he did too long journey back to the TC to have 150 stone, which is a huge mistake. He should just build down a mining camp and gathering the stone. Okay. Villagers to the 3 minute madrasa. 5 villagers, way too many. I think 4 villagers is just enough. So tower is still here. He is upgrading with 45 outposts, which means no military school. 45 outposts and arrow slit. So that's not gonna be a single military school coming out from the Ottoman player, which is interesting. Let's see what's the plan right now. Doesn't look like he's going into any kind of military. He also gets sheep. He made a few extra spearmen, 6 spearmen on him right now. And 2 stable, that's very interesting as well. He sent the spearman to the corner, successfully killed a few villager in this corner. And now he might lose the spearman, or maybe not. Because he... So the Byzantine player activated the Active, which is nice. But hoping for... Oh yeah, another villager. So hoping for mercenary units to carry the game for him is the biggest mistake. Looks like he is trying to get to castle, but he should have built a tower at least on that gold, or at least walls. But it's interesting. This is an attempt to castle, but at the same time, he's spending his resources. He's spending his gold. He got the siege engineering, and he's building farms. That's very, very interesting. So this is some interesting Byzantine build. While the Ottoman is making Sipahi and Spearmen, and also made one matter. Like the biggest mistake here, I would say that the Byzantine player is sitting on so much food. If you have this much food, you could have just built a market, sell a little bit food, or sell wood, or any of those resources, and just age up. Sipahis are maybe coming to the villagers. I think big mistake from the Ottoman player, he forgot to queue up villagers. Because you can see the villager defense is 38 to 36. Good raid by the Ottoman. He killed another couple of villagers. So the Byzantine player is really losing out on villagers. 8 villager kills so far. 9. He's getting more and more villager kills. And Mehmed Imperial Armory is coming up. Losing the Byzantine Ram, which is insanely expensive. So I can say that this Platinum player has a little bit more experience of how to deal with the Byzantine, the Ottoman. And he killed 10 villagers off from Byzantine. But the biggest problem is that I felt like the Ottoman player a little bit forgot to make villagers. Because the villager kill is 10, right? But the difference right now is only 9. So for a while, the Ottoman player forgot to make villagers, which, you know. Why is it so important to queue up all his villagers? If I killed 10 enemy villager, but I didn't make 10 villager, then I literally didn't do anything. Then nothing happened. Second vizier point was actually field work. That's interesting. So he has 3 vizier point left, which means he can go military campus, advanced academy, and siege crews. That's all he can take now. Villagers. 2 villager kills. Ooh, big mistake. Charging into the spearman like that. And now ignoring it? Huge mistake by the... This is a micro mistake by the Ottoman player. He could have activated the melee defense and just kill all these Byzantine spearmen. But now because... So... What's happening here? He was losing a lot of HP on the Sipahi because there was a spearman with the Ottoman army. Wall comes through and no spearman got walled. Again, he could have just attacked the spearman with the Sipahi. Again, huge mistake. He was charging into the spearman and he just keep losing HP on this Sipahi. He could have killed that many spearmen like long time ago, but he refused because he was scared. So at this, I can see that Platinum players doesn't realize how strong units are. Like Sipahi compared to a normal horseman is insanely strong. Huge HP pool, crazy DPS, everything is insanely strong about Sipahi. And many players are scared when they are playing against Ottoman because the Sipahi, how fast they kill spearmen as well. Well, the Byzantine player went with the... Oh, I don't like the second TC at all. The second TC will get destroyed so easily. Like, if you build the second TC here, or maybe here, or here, I would say even here, perfectly fine. But putting a second TC on the front line like this, it's insanely risky. Because don't forget, second TC is not like your main TC. It has way much less HP. The Ottoman player has way too many idols, about 20 idols by now. Because he got most of the upgrades from the 3-minute madrasa, and you can't have that many villagers. You can't have 5. In the end, you just only need 3 villagers on the 3-minute madrasa because how good the upgrades are and how fast the bear gathering. Alright. Marathons into the Spearman, Springgold, and Mangonel. This is not bad, but the Sipai should be behind of the Marathon. Like, you can use the Sipai actually your DPS. I missed the lack of upgrades on the towers. He just fortified one of this tower and didn't upgrade it through. Like, he could have get Mangonel here, Mangonel tower, or he could have even get Stonewall towers, because those are very, very strong as with the Byzantine. Ottoman is going with the Istanbul Observatory to Imperial. Really nice timing. You can see this is a very clean build. Very, very nice timing on the Imperial. But the lack of villager queue, you can see he still doesn't have villagers. So again, like, I can say that some platinum players have the same issue. Look, both of them are not making villagers. This guy has 2 TC, not making villager. This guy is attacking, not making villager. I think the reason behind that is because they are focusing on microing their army, but at the same time focusing microing the army, the macro just slips out, right? It just slips out. They are fully microing and they forget they actually have to make villagers. Alright, Ottoman army gets a little bit of cleanup, but at the same time he reaches Imperial age. And the next peak was the military campus, and I'm pretty sure the last peak will be Advanced Academy. He is now building the military schools. He didn't build a single military school before, so he decided to build the military schools right now, which is good. Because I can tell you that at this point, when he will get also the... let me tell you that. I'm pretty sure it's around 180 or something like that. With like, let's see if he got it. Yes, he got the Advanced Academy as well. So it's like around 180 resource per minute. So these military schools will pay back in like 1.5 minutes, which is really good. So we can see that the Ottoman player is making Springgold, which was a really good choice to kill all the spearmen, right? Losing out some Sipai. Ay. No, not Sipai, matter. But now losing the Sipai as well. The Springgold did the job to kill most of the melee units, which is really nice. Nice job from the Ottoman player. Let's see. So at Platinum level, the games are a little bit longer compared to Gold and Bronze, right? Because they know how to fight each other a little bit better. We can see a clear form transition as well, which was not really... We saw some form transition. I saw some form transition from the bronze and silver players, but they were horrible. Like the English players, they just doesn't know that you need to put mills around the farms, which is, I have zero idea why. Since if you finish the tutorial of the game, even my 7-year-old brother knows that you need to build a mill and after that farms. Why? Because my 7-year-old brother actually completed the tutorial of the game, which literally tells you to build a mill and after that farms for the English civilization. So I can tell you that some of those bronze or silver players doesn't even took the second of their life. That tutorial is literally 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Just to learn the basics of the game, and they are rather just going to Reddit to complain and claim the fact that some civilizations are OP, while they still haven't finished the tutorial of the game, and they just don't know the basics. I don't like these kind of farms. It's way to the front. He could have have like he could have, you know what he could have done? Just build a stone wall like this and this like a corner stone wall and make a farms. Leave here only one space for a market. So leave here a space for a market. You don't need to build more than one market because you will eventually need to trade, right? But you can just very, very easily stonewall this corner with all of your food villager. Okay, springers are coming, which I would rather see if he puts it on Great Bombard. Either Great Bombard or Bollokin and not on Springle. I think in H4 you rather want the Great Bombards to be made for free. Because how expensive they are. Because don't forget, Great Bombard are insanely expensive. 800 and 450. Also, he forgot the roller shutter triggers, which increases the attack speed and gives you extra range resistance for the Springle. That's a huge mistake as well. But Springles, I'm pretty sure they are coming out like 45 seconds. Grey Bombard 2.5 minutes. Maybe he decided to, alright, I'm just gonna have a Springles army. But he forgot the roller shutter triggers. So some of these players are forgetting their own upgrades. You can see how many upgrades are missing from pink, but at the same time purple researched a lot of upgrades, which is really nice. But he is having the wrong army composition, I feel. No, I mean spearman is good, but no horseman. No horseman to counter the siege. Like, if he had horsemen, this whole siege would be dead. Because there is no zero Janissary. Now he got some Janissary, of course. He got the Janissary company. But before the Janissary company, he had no Janissary. I even forgot about the Janissaries. Take that. And now, this is the Ottoman dead ball. Slowly pushes to the enemy. With the Springled Great Bombard. And he put the military school on Sipai, which is good. That's what you need to do. And no matter. So huge fight. I think the biggest mistake was from this Byzantine player that he couldn't get relics. He got only one relic inside the Grand Winery. He got the Palatine School, which was really fine for the Limitai, but he's only making Limitai, no Varangian Guard, not a single Varangian Guard. Palatine School is really a gambling landmark, because as it says, when training Limitai Varangian Guards on Catapults or Sarison, there is a 30% chance to also spawn one at this landmark. So this is really just gambling. This one will not let you to have the Lombowman upgrade, which is the very, very fast shooting, right? So many things he is losing out. He doesn't have Nest of Bees. He doesn't have French Bombard or the Huji Pao. And he's still making a lot of Lombos while the enemy didn't even have a single Janissary, right? So you could have just go make strats instead or the lunch nectar. Farm transition wasn't that bad, but the lack of horsemen really killed him. Or maybe if he made Cutterfruct, because he has almost 3,000 gold in the bank, so that could be Cutterfruct as well, to charge inside the siege and just destroy all the siege with a cutter. Like, Byzantine has so many ways to destroy siege. One of them is Cutterfruct. You can use your French Bombard. You can use the fully upgraded Lombo, right? Because Lombo gonna have a insane range. You can use the horsemen, which are really good against villagers as well. So there are like good amount of option, but he was really blind and just made only spearmen with crossbow. While his opponent look at a wide range of unit variety, right? Compared to these few units. He doesn't even have strats yet, he's just in the queue. So that really made him to lose this game. Pink could have been get better at making villagers, because still sitting on 71 villager and 30 minutes into the game. Maybe add a second TC as well. Get your Imperial upgrades. Yeah, sitting on so much gold, no Imperial upgrades. Like, no elite army tactics. He got the biology, but no elite army tactics. At the same time, he had like, what, 35 Menaton? Also, he forgot Menaton upgrades. So those Menatons are actually just normal Menatons, not elite Menaton. So Platinum players need to check their upgrades if they are done or not. That's the biggest mistake. And they are still forget to queue up villagers. The villager queue is still a big mistake. Not queuing up villagers. Okay, good villager macroing with the here. Even though he forgot to queue up villagers, he sent it to get your resources. So this is the correct way. When you are pushing into the enemy base or you are doing damage, you have map control. So send out the villagers and get to the resources all around the map. That's a good way to play. Forget to build a meal. Again, Purple biggest mistake was not having Horseman, and he is losing crazy amount of unit. You can see the destroyed amount is 20,000 higher for Pink compared to Purple. And Pink killed 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, so many villagers. So many villagers are dying, because Purple is not watching his villagers right now. I'm pretty sure he's getting the alert, but this game is officially over. This game went off on making the correct unit composition from Purple. Well, Pink forgot his upgrades, forgot to make villagers, and yeah, economical upgrades and Brexit upgrades were really needed, and the university upgrades as well. And making villagers, don't forget that, because that's insanely important. Alright, that was the Platinum players. And this guy got diamond recently. Wow. Alright. Crazy gamer. He just got diamond. See you guys on the next one. We are going to talk about diamond players. Not about this guy. He just got diamond. Congratulations.